Oh, hello, everybody. Just waiting for everybody to hop on in here. Anybody who's coming on, thank you so much. We're going to have some fun today. I hope. You never know. Sometimes when you do these things for the first time, they can go south. But there's only one way to find out. Find out. My name is Derek Smith. I am the host of the Truth or Derek podcast. We usually do a lot of true crime stuff. We talk a little bit of food. We have guests on. We talk about stuff in crimes with lawyers and a bunch of other stuff. We just kind of cover everything and try to keep it a little bit light. Oh, we got some people hopping on here. Let's see who we got. Oh, it's starting to happen. It's all right, figuring this out. Oh, Franz is here. Mr. Borghardt, how are you, sir?
Hey, hey.
What's up, guys?
Here.
What's up, Doc?
Cheryl, how are you?
I am fabulous. How about y'all?
Excellent, excellent. How's your guys'
I
weather
listen
down
to
there?
I could listen to your accent for hours.
So what are y'all working on this weekend?
Well,
I was on I was on a
Sorry.
silent retreat until today. Then I taught a whole bunch of cotillion people how to tie ties, including girls. It was fun.
I loved that photograph.
Squatch.
Fabulous.
It's funny. I see. I heard about that. It was a little while ago. There were like 15% of people in North America keep like a pre-tied tie because they don't know how to tie one.
Isn't that something?
So I taught 8 classes today, and of the 8 classes, the young ladies that took the class under the umbrella of or banner of, well, maybe one day you'll have to tie a tie for your son.
Sure.
The girls
Check
tied
1 2, check
ties
1 2.
better than the guys did.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Yeah, we can hear you, Dr. Laura. We just can't see you.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Speaker.
You sound great.
You sound crazy.
And Cheryl, I saw you're heading down to do some more training this week in
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it. I've never been that far in, I guess, as it were. I've been to
Where
What
in
you
it?
doing, Squatchy Squatch?
I'm going to Show Low near Fort Apache. And I'll be training human remains recovery to the Apache Nation Police.
Can't hear a damn thing. Let's see.
Let me call her.
How do you start
Speakers.
how do you start a
Not
human
working.
remains recovery course? I'm curious.
I
not
teach it a little
working.
different than a lot of people. I actually start with crime scene reconstruction. So that is playing in your head. How am I going to put this thing back together later to articulate for people what happened? And I'll use examples like Karen Reed and, tons of other, cases where it should be pretty clear to you that you need to do it the right way,
Yeah, well, I think we're seeing a little bit of that as of late in some news stories.
Yes.
They,
Hey, baby doll, we can hear you. I just wanted you to know we can hear you.
I can't hear y'all, so I'm trying to figure out why. Because
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
not technically challenged, so I'm trying to figure out.
If it pops up on the lower left-hand side and asks you to
Wait.
choose a speaker, Your speaker's on. Do you have
I
earbuds in?
No, I just figured it out. I think I had
Okay.
this in the Zoom.
There you go. All right, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Dr. Laura, thank you so much for filling in on short notice. I know it's always weird when you ask somebody to do something on the weekend.
Oh, that's okay. I thank you for the invitation.
No, I think it's great. She's gonna be good.
I've
Fabulous.
never done this before, so I probably won't be good.
We've never done this before.
Well, no, we usually
Hi,
sit
Franz. How are
around
you?
with Jennifer. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, no, I was just telling Dr. Laura, because she hasn't been on before, that we've done this before where we usually just sit around and talk about nonsense and stuff. And then a few weeks ago, Franz, Josh, and Rachel Barone and I were just saying you should put together a trivia thing. And it was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then within like a day, it was like, well, this is happening. So I had to get my Bristol board work.
Oh, it looks great.
Thank you.
We'll figure it
think
out.
I always think of Cheryl because she's like a professional putting together murder boards and all this sort of thing. And I was like, Jesus, she's going to look at this and say, come on.
No, it looks fantastic. Are you kidding?
Thank you.
I love it.
Maybe we'll be able to catch who done it.
I love it.
All right. Lisa's here. We're just waiting on Josh and we can get going.
You gonna do it right at about an hour, or what are you thinking?
45 minutes, I'm thinking.
Thank you.
Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hey.
Hi,
So
Uncle
we have-
Fred. Nice to meet you.
I don't know if it's lined up the same for you guys, Zion. I have an introduction I'll do first, but that is Jennifer Coffindaffer, Lisa Ribacoff, that is Dr. Laura, Sheryl McCollum, Franz Borghardt, and soon enough, the tardy Joshua Schiffer. Maybe he texted and lost it.
Man, we ought to review a case real quick. We may be able to solve something in about 10 minutes. Good Lord.
That's hilarious.
Some powerhouse.
That's what we were talking about when we had Lisa on last time. We're like, 'cause she just got married. And we're like, she's a lie detector expert. Can you imagine what it would be like being married to that?
Can you imagine?
It's
Oh,
funny.
Honey, it could be, honey, I'll be 5 minutes late. Why? Where were you?
I just left him at the pool.
And let me hook you up to the box
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Sit
right.
on the box.
if you don't like the answers.
All right. I think we can get going. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty. Well, on team, I'll have what she's franzing. What is it that makes the South spicy? Is it the food? Is it the nightlife? Or the brilliance of the man that is the pride of Louisiana when he's not rocking it in the courtroom and running his own law firm, visiting churches all over the world? He's a staple on court TV, as well as a number of other news outlets, and killing it on his own podcast and on social media and on Talk 107.3 with Brian Haldane. He is the incredible Franz Borghardt. Joined as always by a Truth or Derek podcast, Hall of Famer, a mere 2 states over, also incredible in the courtroom, on social media, running his own law firm. You know him from Court TV, CNN, ATL News 1, Scripps, and a million other places when they need good advice. The deep digging, tell it like it is, Georgian badass that is Joshua Schiffer.
I'm ready to play the feud, y'all. Come on.
Right on.
Right on. Feud time.
And rounding out our team is America's FBI agent. She wore the black suit for 28 years whilst specializing in investigating gangs, narcotics, organized crime, and so much more. The founder of Firearms Beyond International, the Countess of Expert Testimony, the amazing Jennifer Coffindaffer.
Absolutely.
Now for Team Ocean's McCollum, she is part A of what is arguably the greatest crime-fighting duo of all time. You know her from Nancy Grace, Crime Con, CSI, and a million other places when you need the best. Inducted into the National Law Enforcement Officer Hall of Fame, author, investigator, and a killer podcast host herself, the great Sheryl McCollum.
Woohoo! Let's go, team.
Alongside part B of the crime-fighting epoxy that can outright tell if you've been bad or good. She stands as one of the best polygraphers out there today. And when she's not private investigating, she's spreading expert advice all over the news and social media. She is America's truth finder, Lisa Ribacoff.
Hi.
Woohoo!
Joined by an absolute dynamite content creator. Uh-oh, where is
Franz.
No,
Right
where
down
is
my screen, even though
Rachel?
he's so
Oh, there's
skinny
Franz.
these days.
There's Josh.
Oh, well, Rachel Barone will be here in a minute, but also Digging deeper into cases of true crime YouTube, forensic intent with Scott Snyder, a rabid trial junkie, wannabe flower farmer, forensic psychologist, the terrific Rachel Barone.
Woohoo! Love it.
She's here somewhere.
Slow down there, Derek. And race. You take a breath there.
I'm sorry. I want to look at the boards. I got to get to them.
I'm excited.
We also have to round out this team with the queen of the equestrian world. When she's not dominating horse shows everywhere, she giddies up on Dr. Oz, CSI Atlanta, Court TV, and anywhere the great doctor is needed. Singer, songwriter, forensic criminologist, author, keynote speaker, doing it all, the superstar that is Dr. Laura Pettler.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Laura!
Josh!
I love me some horse people, and I don't mean centaurs. Love horse people.
And Durkheim is going to be off the hook this year.
What's that?
Durkheim. We've decided to found our own convention in Vegas. It's happening in October. We have hotel rooms. There are other people that are going to go. The tracks, many tracks. I bet we get your speaker slot.
Okay, I'm down.
We know people. We know people.
We do. We
It
think
has to be-
That tiara is happening.
you like
Oh my
that?
God.
It's super heavy too. Like it's got all kinds of jewels.
What happened to the police hat?
I like it. Oh, I've still got.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
At the break, we'll get some wigs.
You could wear them at the same time, Josh. You could put one underneath and put one on top.
Oh,
But you got to pay extra for that, Laura.
yeah. This is just the base.
$20.
My free preview.
All right, Rachel's hopping in 30 seconds and we can get going.
All right.
That's what she said. No, sorry, you're not allowed to say that anymore. That is now actionable according to certain courts in certain places as a hostile workplace issue. that is.
Where's the kitty?
She should be here at some point. There are two kitties that visit so regularly. Both of them, though, have been playing all day. I'm redecorating. So they have been playing in boxes and rolled up carpets and chasing dust bunnies to full abandon. Because I'm not going outside. It's 93 with 100% humidity and no breeze. And there's a huge storm coming in from the south that's just beating the tar out of the. It is so miserable outside. It's like a wall of ick.
And that's what I was laughing just when Cheryl said she's going to Arizona. I'm like, you're leaving the second hottest place in the country to go to the hottest place.
Hey, the dry heat thing's real. Like it's still super hot, but man, it's nothing compared to the humidity.
I just came in from building fence and it started raining and I was so grateful. And I had like 40 T-posts that I was putting insulators on and in the sun. And then the rain started and I was so grateful for the rain, even if it, Matt is shaking her head.
It's so
I'm
hot.
sweating just listening to that.
It's so hot. The raindrops decrease in size and don't hit the ground. It's
That's
that
right.
hot.
It's
I
was
just
so grateful.
It's so hot in Georgia, the rain is dry.
Yeah, it seriously is. It turns into.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to kick this pig. Let's do this.
All right, so because we don't have buzzers to start, we got 3 rounds. We don't have buzzers, so but I got 3 number-based questions. We're going to start each round with a number-based question. So everyone's going to get a guess. Who's ever closest to the answer. There's some Canadian trivia in there you guys are going to love. We'll get to pick question 1, 2, or 3. When you see the question, you can either take it for your team or you can pass it to the other team. Make sense?
May I suggest name is your buzzer?
No, there is no buzzer. Everyone gets to guess.
All right. There you go.
All right.
I'm trying to run the show, Joshua.
Josh paying attention. All right. So our first question to see who gets to go first. Let's assume sometime between now and when we go to Las Vegas, I end up on the no-fly list. But you never know with us Canadians. We can get rowdy. So I'm going to have to drive to Las Vegas, but we can't obviously go without Josh. So the first question, in hours, how long would it take me to drive from Toronto to Atlanta to Las Vegas?
Ooh.
Okay.
And we're going to ask Cheryl first.
Oh gosh. It would take
8.
72 hours.
No, it would be 8.
All right. Lisa?
8 plus 5 is 13.
I'm trying to do math.
Can we use a calculator?
No.
The pool. It is 111 degrees weather. Wait.
Are you
I'm
driving
gonna
against the
go
wind or with the wind?
56.
Can I answer? I have an answer. I'm ready to go.
If we go Lisa, Rachel, Dr. Laura.
Okay.
I'm going
So, Lisa?
56.
Lisa, 56.
I want to hear
Rachel?
Laura's answer before I go. She looks like she knows what she looks like she knows the
Yeah.
answer.
You're talking about
Okay.
from Toronto to Atlanta.
Toronto
And
to Atlanta to Vegas.
Vegas.
To Vegas.
Oh, Toronto to
So-
Atlanta to Vegas. Toronto to okay, so 18.
Come
Okay,
on now.
12,
Rachel,
I'm
you
gonna
got
say-
it.
Is this without going over?
4.
I was just gonna say, are there
50
stops
hours.
involved?
No, it's just closest to. It's not.
I'm gonna go with 85.
40 to 50. If you drove straight through.
Am I taking into consideration time changes?
No.
There's
It's
always
18
one.
hours.
Yeah,
I'm
really,
sorry,
really.
Laura.
There's
Laura, what was
always
your
one.
answer?
Really. You did
It's
not have
18
leave of
hours
court
from
to ask
Toronto
that.
to Atlanta. It's 12 hours from Atlanta to Dallas. It's another. I know this because we drive the horse shows, the horse show circuit.
Man.
This
Yeah.
is not on a horse, Doc. It is
No,
not
I know,
on
I know,
a horse.
but we drive it.
Doc.
So I've actually driven that. I actually know it.
Hey, y'all want
So
to know
give
what's
me the
really
number.
sad? This is so sad. This is just to see who goes first. This
Yeah,
ain't even the
yeah,
question.
We're gonna be here all night.
Laura, I'm gonna need a number.
50 hours.
50. All right, Franz.
84 and a half hours.
Oh, come on.
And a
Josh.
half.
47.
I'm talking straight through.
I know to our FBI agent, Jen. How long is it going
45.
45.
Ooh, cutting
Oh,
it
your price
close
is right at him
there.
on the bottom. The correct answer is 43.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh,
I was way off.
Good
Wow.
Jen.
job. Great job.
So
I'm
now,
playing deep state. That's
Fast
a deep
now.
state violation. She worked for the feds. This is all subject to deep state rules.
she's
So
got
now-
contact
She's on
with
our,
the DOT.
she's on our team, Josh.
Oh
She's on
shoot!
our team.
Darn it! All right, never mind.
Well, Josh, here's the reality. I factored in our stops for drinks. So that's why I said the time I did. We needed an extra 30 hours to party.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
and
have-
listen, I got a lot of friends, man, and I like a good roller grill. I got to pull up,
Right.
man. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy that.
Amen. Amen.
all right, Jennifer. So you're gonna pick number 1, 2, or 3.
Number 2.
Number 2. So
Number 2 worked for.
8 things to do before asking your spouse for a divorce. Do you want to keep this with Josh and Franz, or do you want to pass it to
Oh,
the
yeah.
other team?
Let's keep it.
All
Are you
right. So
okay with that, team?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
all right. So we'll ask
I'm an
Josh.
expert on divorce issues.
So Josh, we're gonna ask
This
you
hits a little
first.
close to home.
So do we
For
just
those of
start
us-
listing them off?
No, you just give me one.
All right.
Go
I'm
to
gonna say-
counseling. Do you guys agree? Go to counseling.
Okay.
Didn't even
Go
cross my
counseling.
mind. That's really sad.
You know what? It didn't cross their
I
mind
went,
either.
I went way darker up here.
Oh yeah, no, I was
too.
way darker too. I'm with front. See, got that law enforcement perspective. They think everything's all
What were
bright
you
and
guys gonna
shiny.
say? Commit murder?
I'm
She's
I'm
trying
gonna
to save
say-
the marriage. That's,
I'm gonna
that's
say,
what it is.
get life insurance on them.
Do you know what? Life insurance number 7.
Yay!
I
Was
mean, we're coming off the
counseling
ballerina
anything?
murder trial, so you know. I don't know.
Was
My turn.
anything?
Yes, Franz.
Raid the accounts. Raid the bank accounts.
Number 2. Raid your accounts and put it in a Swiss
Oh my
bank account.
gosh, people. Unbelievable.
You're happily married, right? That's probably the problem here.
I've been married for a good 30 years or something. I don't know how long. So okay.
Divorced.
Jeez.
All right, you guys are missing an obvious one, but Josh, or sorry, Jen, will go
I
back to you.
know.
Okay, I'm gonna say consult with an attorney.
Number one, lawyer up.
Yep.
Excellent
Makes
advice. And if you're really dirty, you talk to like 20 lawyers and try to conflict them all out so your future ex-spouse can't use them. Terrible, dirty trick. Unethical and wrong.
Wow.
All right, Josh, give
Sorry.
me another answer. You guys only got one strike. You can play fast and
It's
loose
got to
here.
be burner phone. Got to be burner phone.
Burner phone.
Burner phone is not on the list. That is strike
Wow.
two.
Gosh,
Strike.
you guys, you got 2 strikes.
But hopefully folks are taking notes. That's pretty good information.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Burner,
Franz,
right?
you got to keep us in the game here, man.
Change the locks.
Change the locks was not on the list.
Cold-blooded.
Oh.
All right, y'all, let's take this thing.
Okay.
Let's take this thing. Now, I don't know about my teammates, but I think we're going to go in another direction to steal this thing.
Talk amongst
that's-
yourself. All you got to do is get
What do
one
you
correct answer,
think?
and the whole thing.
I'm just talking to my teammates right now, correct?
Yeah.
Y'all, I
Yeah.
say you go get something slutty and get that thing back in action.
I was gonna say in different
Ooh.
terms. I was gonna say in other terms, find another boyfriend or girlfriend.
And I'm saying if you want to,
Infidelity.
you can try to save it, is what I'm saying. I was trying to be.
Oh, I
Are you
wasn't
going
going there.
couple, or are you going extracurricular?
I'm
I
talking
was-
about some.
I was going to have something set up already before you leave the other one. That's what I was doing.
Plan
Have
ahead.
something on the
Like,
That's
side.
the
Right.
doctor?
So
Oh,
Rachel ain't
No,
gonna,
man.
so Rachel
Listen,
ain't
I
gonna be
would go
homeless for
infidelity.
one night.
One of
I
the
like it.
Listen, the psychologist who didn't even think for a second that you should go to therapy first, because by the time they go to therapy, they're over it already. You know what I'm saying?
I would go infidelity.
All right, I'm going to need an answer. Final answer.
Well, I think the
I-
two of them are saying infidelity. It's a sad state, people.
I
A
don't
sad
condone
state.
it. I just think it's going to be up there. That's
Really?
what I'm saying.
Hashtag
sad.
side piece.
It's so sad.
You're
I
Not a
was
side
Hashtag
piece.
side
They're
piece.
divorced.
I was
Hey,
just
wait a
trying to
minute,
say
wait,
some slutty
were these a-
Walmart lingerie and spice it up and maybe
Were
save it.
these who were these like
Hashtag
100?
Walmart lingerie.
Yes.
All
Were
right,
like
well, unfortunately,
100 Derek's
not
question?
on the list. Those
Aw.
points all go to Jen,
Ah.
Josh, and Franz.
No way.
61,
Who-
67
Who was
points.
asked? I want to know who was asked.
Was weaponize the children one of them? Please tell me weaponize the children one of
Build a
them.
room in your garage. Build a room in your garage.
No.
The leftover answers were
lawyer.
find a place to crash, number 3.
Okay.
Number 4 was come up with a reason. Number 5 was get a prenup, which made no sense because you're already married.
Too late. Yeah.
Number 6 was buy body armor and a cup for your genitals. And number 8 was divorce papers.
Wait a minute. Who was asked about this? Was this
Wow.
100 Derek's were asked,
Yeah.
or was this 100
That's
like?
Canadian.
I'm still on my first marriage, thank God, but you never know.
Okay.
Don't worry, it gets easier after the second.
Awesome.
Remember I sent you guys that ad? There's that lawyer in like Arizona or something. It's like you buy one divorce, you get the next one half off.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well.
a good deal.
Speaking of Derek-on,
It pays to pay attention.
All right. We got another number-based question. You guys got to claw your way back into the game. So,
Oh boy.
This
I love these
Canadian
posters.
technology is
This
amazing.
is so great.
Isn't
Yeah,
it amazing?
fabulous.
Look at the stuff coming
I
up
love
on
how
the
prepared you are.
board. He's
Hire him for
I
your visuals.
it.
attorney.
what did you
telling
do
you.
this afternoon, Franz? I played Family Feud Canada style.
Have you
I
thought
played
about
Family
going into
Feud,
trial
sorta.
graphics? Because really, you could make some money.
but
real.
also keep in mind, Family
Give
Feud is
Mike a nod.
copyrighted, so we're playing Family Fun.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, number-based question. In 2011, 3,000 tons of maple syrup was stolen from a factory in Quebec. What is the dollar value of that?
Can you
shit
repeat
ton.
that, Derek? My computer froze. Can you repeat that, please?
In 2011, 3,000 tons of maple syrup was stolen from a factory in Quebec. What is the dollar value of 3,000 tons of maple syrup?
In US dollar or Canadian?
Canadian dollars.
Oh.
Canadian.
I mean,
Okay, we can do it in US, buddy. Just let me convert it.
what?
Hold on.
1 million Canadian dollars.
The only appropriate answer.
Oh.
Priceless.
How many gallons
All right.
to a ton?
We'll do it in American dollars. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Couldn't
How
do
many
metric
gallons
system,
to
could
a
you?
ton?
Yeah.
Couldn't do
Not
metric
just
system.
that, gallons to ton in metric.
Oh gosh.
I can't think that much. I've drank too many margaritas in the past couple of hours.
That's what happens when you go to Vegas and live there.
All right. We got it in US.
That's just an app every Canadian has. It's just right there. Calculator, they got the whole thing memorized.
I'm
I hope
telling
he
you,
has
it's
to use a calculator to decide who's closest.
Was that
It's brilliant.
3,000 tons again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,000 tons of maple syrup.
I can't convert.
And I'm going to ask Cheryl
Anybody
first.
here know how
I
much
gotta
a
go
ton of
You know,
first.
maple
they
Yes.
actually
syrup
measure
for?
it, just so the record's clear, they measure it in barrels, not tons, Derek.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, it's the overall.
Sounds like
ton.
someone's on Google.
All right. Well, I'm just going to say,
Damn
look,
right I am.
Oh,
Well, if you are, then I am.
cheat
let's-
best.
No cheating. No
Same team,
cheating.
Josh.
well, what if they're
Your
like,
hands
up.
is there 4 barrels
you're
in
on my
a
team.
ton and 100 bottles in a barrel? And that's
I will
Yeah,
tell
but
you,
I
Google
want
was not
hogshead.
helpful with this one.
I want 4 hogsheads because that's
so, so if it's $7 a bottle and you got
is it
4,000
grade A?
I'm going to say $35,000.
I'm going to tell you
That's a
that's
good
a little
number.
low.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
pretty
tell you
low.
that's shooting low.
Hey,
Lisa?
I'm just trying to figure out how many gallons could possibly be in a ton. But wait, repeat what Cheryl had said.
$35,000.
they said I'm way too low.
I don't know. You Canadians love your syrup, so I'm going to guess like obnoxiously, let's just say like 1.3 million.
All right, Rachel?
I think that's I'm gonna go crazy high. I'm gonna say 60 million.
60
Wow.
60
million.
million. Laura?
Wow.
I'm
Is
fixing
this
to plant
cocaine
me some
syrup?
freaking. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
really
talking
like
about.
that.
Did I
I'm
just
about to
That's a
plant
good
me some
syrup right there.
maple tree.
How much
60
cocaine is in this-
bajillion.
Dr. Laura, come on, you know this.
I have no idea. A half a million.
Horses and syrup, they go kind of hand
I
in
love
hand.
I love maple syrup, the real kind from like the actual tree, not the kind
Yeah.
you buy in the store, the actual maple syrup, the real kind.
Yes,
What
you're
would
saying
you
the stuff
pay
that
for
you,
3,000 tons?
But we get it in the quart. We get it in like a quart. It's probably $17, for a quart here. Not from here, but somewhere
Mhm.
up north. I don't know. $1 million. No idea.
all right, Mr. Schiffer.
I'm gonna go with 3.9 million.
Awesome.
Hi, Orange.
Franz?
I'm going to go 1.7 million.
I'm getting a cat.
All right, and Jen, who nailed the last one almost right on.
Hey,
How
hi,
much is this?
Orange.
How much
I'm
is
gonna say
3,000?
3 million.
You're going to say what?
3 million.
3 million.
I think that's a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
The actual answer in US dollars is $17.3 million.
Holy shit, we're all off.
What?
I mean, I was kind of close.
Wow.
A lot of
Three-
tonnage.
Man, it's
Three
good
guys-
for Philadelphia.
Three
3
guys stole
tons.
that much over.
So how do you
Wow.
see, like, you pull up in your own tanker? Like, what kind
Yeah.
of volume are we talking about? Like,
Yeah,
ton.
because like 3,000 tons is like 600,000 pounds.
But
Yeah,
how do you
like,
how do you
you're
fence
talking-
that? How do you fence that?
Yeah, exactly.
That
Like,
was-
you
that
park
was
by
my
the
first
side of the
question,
road,
is-
like you're with a gallon jug.
slow
being like,
drip.
hey, I got hot
Hey.
syrup for you by the
Come here.
gallon.
Yeah.
It's
I
not like
got
going
white
to
socks too. I got socks
Wow.
and syrup.
I could just see myself showing up at Josh's house in the middle of the night saying, listen, I got $17 million here, bud. He's going to go, all right, we're
that
going to
would
take us.
be
No.
a great
We
movie.
have
I
to
would
figure out a way
make
to get
that
rid of
movie.
it.
I would
better
make
than
that
money.
movie with you.
Is there
Which
a
means-
documentary for this? Because I feel like this is a little bit more than like pulling up to Costco and getting gas.
Yeah.
So like I want the actual story of like how they did this and how they can siphon. Because I could just also see some idiot like standing at the other end of a tree with like a tube and like blowing into it or like sucking out the syrup. So it's kind of like, how did this happen?
There's 3 guys with
Canadian.
buckets that just keep running back and forth to a swimming pool nearby. And
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, and the closest was Mr. Schiffer.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Good job,
Low ball.
Josh.
Josh, you got to
Low
pick
ball.
number 1 or number 3.
I'm gonna go with number 1.
Number 1.
I like it.
Oh, this is a good one. Name of first date faux pas. What do you not want to do on a first date?
I'm
And
ready.
Franz, you get to
wanna
go
keep it
first
or you
here, my
wanna
good man.
pass?
Dick in
You're
the
gonna
box.
You want to pass?
What?
No, we can
Oh.
pass. We can pass.
You want to pass? You want to keep it?
Oh, I think we should keep it.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
All right, Franz.
Like, all
We're gonna
right.
play.
Such
All
a
right,
Dick in a
pushover.
box. Dick in a box.
Franz, your first guess.
Dick in a box.
Oh my gosh. Those exact words have to be up there.
That did not make the list.
What does that mean?
I think you should have had at least enough. Look, there should
I
be a
really
little bit of
hope-
wiggle room there. Exposed penis. Period.
Exposed penis still not on the list.
Will you ask the question again very clearly for those of us that are a little slow?
Yeah. One more
Yeah, it
time.
wasn't like what you're not supposed to do in a movie theater. This is just a first date in general. What you should not.
That would be dick in a popcorn box.
It's still a box.
That's a Pee Wee Herman.
Wow.
Okay, I got one.
All right, Jen, let me have it.
You don't want to pass gas.
Pass gas,
Oh.
not on the list.
Gosh.
Where did you
We're
get
gonna do
these
that.
from? I have to agree with her on that one, and I'm not
I
even
got
on
them
her
from
team.
I got them from the
Nobody did
Family
that.
Feud website.
Oh,
Wow.
Josh,
Not to
man, you
do-
gotta get us on the
Save
board
us.
here.
Not to do on a first date.
Yes.
Dress bad. Or
Dress bad was number 6. It's worth 4 points.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Nicely
job,
done,
Josh.
Schiffer.
We've got to keep
Wow.
this. Could have dumb this
I
down.
was gonna be shoot somebody because this I figured was crime related.
Is it my turn? It's my
It
turn.
is your turn, Franz.
Come on, Franz.
Refuse to pay for dinner.
I like
Refuse.
that.
Refuse to
That's a
pay,
good
number
one.
5.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
There's a guy who wants to go on a date with any of you women want. That's right, man. He does.
Thanks, Josh.
We've
Actively-
already
Schiffer
already
is
figured this out.
He is a
sexy.
friggin' catch. He is a
If they-
catch, ladies.
Franz, if that's the
Listen.
case, you have to tell the woman that you're not bringing money ahead of time, so at least they can plan for it.
So we're going Dutch, right? I mean, it's 2024. We're going Dutch,
No.
right?
No,
Yeah, that
she
doesn't
paid
go
for the
over
whole
well.
thing.
That's never gone over well.
it's either that or I'll Venmo you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Hey,
comfortable
watch
if I
out
use
there,
a coupon
Mrs.
on this date?
Backgates.
Yeah, so far we're figuring out this date. You're putting your penis in a box of popcorn and you didn't bring any money. Something tells me you're not going to be out late.
Listen, this is not helping your cause here.
Wait,
Franz.
wait a minute. You're not into Circle K 7-Eleven hot dogs?
Okay, I think you don't want to like mention a former girlfriend or boyfriend.
Coffindaffer with the number 1 answer. Do not
Oh,
talk
there
about
you
your
go.
ex.
Don't want to do
That
that.
experience for you, everybody.
Woo!
Master investigator, there it is.
It's a good one.
All right, you guys are rolling on. Is it Franz's turn? No, it's Josh's turn.
No, it's got to be problems.
No, it's Josh's.
Things not to do on a date. Ghost them.
It's a good one.
Like
That's
that.
kind of Gen Y, millennially.
Ghosting them?
Yeah.
Not on the
Millennially.
list. 3
Millennial-
strikes.
Millennial.
Three
league.
I was just so good at dating.
All right.
All right, John, we got to get this
Okay,
one.
team.
I
Let's
think
go.
it's either get drunk or be late.
Those are good ones.
Those are
Those are
good
good.
ones.
Thinking,
Or
Guys,
bring
sorry, I
another
didn't hear
person.
Those are both good.
I
I've
was
got
going to say floss your teeth, but probably not. Lost your
Pretty
teeth at
Woman
the
did it.
table.
She made out like a bandit.
I've got two. The one I'm thinking is either chew with your mouth open, and then the second is get arrested.
What was the other one, Lisa? My computer froze.
Carol,
And I'm only saying this because I did have a first date, and the person did end up getting arrested. So I'm speaking from yeah, exactly,
who were
doctor.
you dating?
Wow.
I'm
Who were you
It's
dating?
Like, were you
not my
involved?
husband.
Like,
not
He
my
got
husband,
arrested
thank
on the
God.
way to the date.
No, I mean, so the backstory of this, not to take over, but like we were walking, and this was during like kind of like towards the end of COVID, but not really COVID. We had like 2021, and we were walking through the street, and at the time there was like an open container law, but we didn't know that it was no longer like an open container law. Like you have to then go ahead and do it. Well, this individual was walking with a beer in their hand and got arrested on our date walking back to like where we were going. And I knew people in the agency that were arresting them. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to let the date end here. And not only am I not going to pick them up later, I'm just going to let it go. And I went home because I was walking with a bottle of water, of course. But that's why I'm going from personal perspective.
Yeah.
Of, things not to do on a date is get arrested.
I feel
Okay,
like
so
that's
we
a pretty
got
rare event.
we got get arrested, bad
Get
manners,
arrested, bad manners. Yeah.
bring another person like a third wheel.
back with the throuple angle again.
Yeah.
It's different because then if you bring your mom, and I've heard of this too before, where the guys have brought their moms on dates. It's like a weird faux pas, but
Yeah.
That's
Ew.
not a
whatever you ladies are thinking.
Put your
have to have
date in a suitcase.
We have to have a conversation. We have to have an episode where we talk about dates because this I didn't see this coming. This
Oh.
is crazy.
Oh, I've got some good ones too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
I
got
am-
four
I-
sisters. I got some stories.
I
So,
am
Doc-
gonna need an
Doc, what do you
answer on
think?
this particular one.
I
though.
think bad manners is a big deal. Like table
I
manners.
think bad manners.
I
Yep.
think flossing your teeth at the table, you know.
Talking loud. Yeah. Okay,
Chewing
we'll say
with your mouth open.
Bad manners,
yeah.
not on the list.
Oh,
Holy
man.
What?
Double
hit
So
points.
people can just go around with bad manners on a first date. and it
Talking
doesn't matter?
loud. Who would
That's why
think
there's
such a
43.
thing?
That is 86. You guys now the next one's triple, so you still got a chance to come back.
All right. We
What
gotta
are the
get
What
other
were the
answers?
There,
You know
what
what
were the
the-
other ones?
As soon as it came to you guys, one of you said show up late, and then you buried that. That was the number 2 answer.
Oh.
Oh.
The next one is to say I love you on the first date, which that's my
Mhm.
favorite by
that's
far.
good. That's good.
And the
That's
other
a
one is
real
too much
red
talking.
flag, though. Like if someone's I
Too
loving
much
you on the first date,
Talking.
total psycho.
What was that, Derek?
The last
Yes.
one was too much talking.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, too
Which
much
would
would
be
talking,
reverse
talking
count
loud.
too.
You
Which
should
is
have been
definitely-
Reverse
specific.
count too, where you're like, can you just shut up?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
again,
good one.
that's what I know. My first date with my wife, believe me, I said 1,000 words in the first 2 minutes, and she still ended up marrying me. So
Well,
like
I told Mr.
stenographer
Mooney I
sign
left
it?
him on our first date.
Oh.
Is a margarita involved?
I
Maybe
love
sleep
you,
with
man.
all right,
When you know,
round
you know,
3.
Lisa.
Man.
Round 3, and Team Lawyer and Jen having a dominating lead. So another number-based question to figure out who can go first.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go.
I
And
can't
now-
count that high.
I'm
I'm
still
always,
this
I'm
graphics
always,
are killing me.
I'm always reminded of the episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine when they have Jackie Donger, the guy, and he's like, "Let me go talk to them. Not everyone likes cops, but everybody loves postal workers." So I gotta say now, maybe not everyone loves postal workers, but everybody loves lawyers, right? I know I do. The
Mm.
question is, how many lawyers are there to love in the United States? How many registered lawyers are there?
I think I know the
Oh,
answer to this one, Matt.
Lord. All right. Hit it.
800,000.
All right. Sorry, who was that?
Oh, that was me. 800,000.
All right, 800K.
Died a little bit inside there on that.
I'm gonna go.
Cheryl?
I think I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to say 650,000.
Josh?
1.7 million.
What?
Franz?
A lot.
Oh, this just is depressing on multiple levels. 850? Did somebody say that?
Mm.
Oh,
I
you're
said
gonna do
800.
you're gonna prices right them. I see what you did there.
850.
Wow.
That's right.
Laura?
I said 800,000.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Jennifer?
1.1 million.
Lisa?
Are we counting disbarred attorneys also?
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Oh, let's not talk about Kirk Nermy that way. No.
Oh my God.
I talked to Kirk last week and we were joking about this. He's like, "What's the prize going to be?" And I was like, "The winner gets an autographed version of Kirk's book. The loser gets an autographed version of Kirk's book, and you have to write a report on it."
I kind of want to Price is Right this though, but then I also want to play safe because I trust the doctor and all her wisdom. I'm gonna find a happy medium between my team players, so I'm gonna go 717,000.
717,000. Rachel.
60 billion. Just kidding. I'm gonna go with feels like that sometimes.
Doesn't matter what time zone they're in.
It doesn't matter what time zone.
It does.
I'll go kind of in the middle. 1 million.
The correct answer, and Coffindaffer with the hot hand, there was $1.33 million.
Wow.
Jennifer,
Wow.
again.
That's nuts.
Man.
That's a lot more since the last time I checked.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, it was 800,000.
You know what's really sad? I think I am so single-minded. I'm thinking prosecutors and defense attorneys. I forgot all about like civil.
Yeah.
My fault,
That's
y'all.
nice.
Pitiful. All right.
We always joke too. You got to
Mac,
include
how
those.
many did you say?
1.33 million.
Is that what you said, Mac Attack? 1.33?
No, I said 650,000.
Oh, 650,000.
You didn't
Yeah.
count the public defenders.
Yeah.
They're not real attorneys.
Not really.
No, 'cause-
Oh my God.
Wow.
but at the same point, where I'm sure Lisa's familiar, out in the desert, there's lawyers that have a trailer in the middle of nowhere with a sign that
Sure.
says, "We'll take any case for $49."
Sure.
I know
Georgia
somebody
has
looking for an
counties-
attorney.
Georgia has counties that don't have any practicing attorneins.
Sure.
Wow.
Really?
Sure.
Yep. They're
My
a part-
daughter,
girl.
I just dropped her at law school. So we're going to be 1 point whatever.
Oh,
what?
there we go.
Congratulations.
1.330001.
I'm so excited for her.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful.
Awesome.
All right,
Wonderful.
so Jen, Josh, Franz, you get to decide whether you want to keep this one or pass it on. This was my personal favorite, by the way. I'm glad you left it till the end. Name something associated with vampires.
Oh, I love this one.
Go for it.
Okay, blood.
Let's see. Show me blood. Number 2.
Yes.
I'm stealing this from Franz. I'm going with garlic.
Good
Show
one.
me garlic.
Good
Number
one.
3.
Wow.
Very good.
Good job.
Come on, Franz.
Often.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
Especially with a daffer.
Daffa.
Sorry.
Coffin.
Sorry, what was it again?
Coffin.
Coffin did not make the list.
What?
Where do they sleep?
What kind of Canadian vampire
No.
is this? What, you have a
Don't they
park
get out
This
of
action?
must be
Then-
Twilight Canadian
No.
vampires.
I thought your guess was great, Franz.
These are the new
That's awesome.
vampires that can wear tight clothes and walk around during the day, sort of thing.
Okay,
He
ready?
said, what kind of Canadian?
Jen says fangs.
Yep.
Show me fangs. Number 6.
Number 6. Okay, come on. Here we go.
Crosses.
What?
Good.
Oh, yes.
Good.
That's perfect.
Like crucifix crosses.
Did not make the list.
What?
What's wrong with these people?
You got 2 strikes, man. We got to focus.
Y'all better
here.
get ready to steal now. We
Better
can't go.
focus.
I'm ready. I
Yeah.
got this.
Sunlight.
Good, good.
Sunlight.
Ooh.
Sunlight did not make the list.
Yes.
We got this. We got
All
this.
right,
We
y'all.
got this. This
What
is
we got?
easy.
We got a
Bats,
snake.
It is triple, so
biting.
I think
Biting.
you guys are gonna.
Dracula.
The biting.
If this is rigged,
Dracula.
we're going to report you
bats,
to Canadian gaming authorities.
Gotta get me.
Transylvania.
Nighttime.
I'm even going Halloween.
Yeah. But
I
you know,
don't know
don't
that
they have a
much about-
stake in the heart? They got a
Yeah,
mirror
there's a
they can't
lot.
see. We got to get this one, y'all. Come on.
I think it's bats. It's got to be vampire bats. That's what they turn into.
What
Vampires,
about
right?
biting? What about?
What about
bite?
the
Don't
biting?
Yeah, they have the fangs up there
Halloween?
already. That's what worries me about that.
Okay.
They live in a castle.
I don't
They
know.
wear
I'm thinking
cape.
Halloween.
All right.
Halloween is your final answer?
I don't know.
Y'all, come on now.
I think it's bats.
All right. You feel comfortable with that, y'all?
I need
Or
you to say it's
Dracula.
my final answer.
Either that or Transylvania.
Shattered taillights. Go with shattered taillights.
Boston vampires.
Boston
Oh,
vampires.
That's
Oh my
hot.
What
God.
about flying? Don't they fly? Don't they also fly or no?
They turn into bats and fly. That's what I
Okay.
think.
Let's say
I
bats.
think.
All right. Let's say bats. I'm going to trust Lauren. Rachel.
That's
sorry.
your final
Right,
answer?
I'm scared. I don't want to be responsible. But sure.
Bats
Oh, you're responsible. It's all
did
on your
not
shoulders.
make the list.
God bless America.
We
Wow.
won.
Josh,
We
Franz, and
won.
Jenn Clean Sweet. Now, what hurts the worst, there's two parts here that hurt the worst. Halloween was number 7.
And steak of it.
Oh,
And you all said it. Twilight was number 1.
What was number one?
Twilight.
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 Some
said that.
sparkly
I thought
little
they said
Canadian
Twilight.
vampires.
Oh,
That's
dumb
terrible.
Twilight.
It is some
Boo.
Canadian-
I want my normie book.
They
Where's my
did. They had to
Canadian
ask
book?
Canadians about this list. This is
We
ridiculous.
should have had Adrian do a Scottish Family Feud. We would have had just as much luck.
Yes. Where is she?
Yeah, but I wanted to give her a shout out, but not Scottish Family Feud. We're going to be talking about different ways to cook sheep's intestines and
Oh no.
Ooh.
We're
Be a
good.
regular.
I'm gonna opt out of that one.
No.
Yeah.
You need to get her. You need to
No
get me
haggis.
from South Africa. You could do a whole international
Yes.
crime thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was a blowout victory by Josh, Franz, and Jen. Wow.
Well, that was
Good job,
terrible. Good job,
lawyers.
guys.
Congratulations.
I credit our captain, Team Coffindaffer.
All we needed was an FBI
Deep
agent.
State.
Well, I blame my entire team.
Hi, I'm the one that said Halloween.
I know.
One-
Ew.
let me tell you, one showed up drunk, one showed up and couldn't hear.
Hey, showing up drunk's half the job, and trust me, I was drunk for years.
Listen, I've sobered
I don't know
up
anything about
since.
that.
I think it's because we all wore black. I reached out. I said, everybody wear black.
You know, and I've even got a matching kitty cat. Oh, you're
They-
drunk. Oh,
They had a pre-conference. We just showed up and half did it. I want a
Well,
rematch. I need a
I was gonna
rematch.
wear.
We need a
Oh.
rematch.
We do need a rematch.
I
I was
need
gonna
to
wear
do a
my
whole- competitions of stars like in the 70s and 80s. We need to have
Yes.
obstacle courses.
all stars.
Oh, I
all-
like
yes.
that idea.
Yes.
I
All
think we need to
stars.
go visit Dr. Laura and do some horse activities. We could probably
right.
do some really fantastic cross-country stuff.
There you go.
Franz can bring us down. We can airboat in Louisiana. Like,
Woo!
there's so
There
many
we go.
opportunities. We
Yep.
we should just do all that.
The True
Agreed.
Crime Olympics.
If we want to talk,
Yes.
I
Mhm.
love that.
True Crime
You
Olympics.
know we
That's
can
it.
get some personal injury person to sponsor this. Like you absolutely know some national trucking
lawyers
company is gonna be like,
100%.
yeah,
Yes.
wouldn't that be
Yes.
great if you eventually get a sponsor like Duke's Maydays? They go to put the broadcast
Oh
on,
my
and Franz
gosh.
was talking about putting the penis in the movie theater and getting arrested on the way to a date for drinking
Yeah.
in public.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call on some of those big Morgan and Morgan kind of people. We're
I
gonna
was
get
just
this
gonna
going.
say Morgan and
Yeah.
Morgan.
They're literally the largest PI firm in the nation. They blanket at least the entire Southeast with advertising that is 500,000 people work for them. Some really good lawyers, like
Yeah.
really legit.
And
very good lawyers.
consultants.
What?
We need to do Hollywood Squares.
Oh,
That's what we need to do.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
a good one.
Y'all, I
We
used
could be
to
the-
love Paul
We could be the
Lynn.
Yeah.
squares and then find 2 other people to be the contestant. That would be fun. We should
See,
do
the
that.
the first one that came up to me, because the way we can see this now and everything's pretty clear, was Pictionary should be number one. But you guys, we'll get a
Oh.
dish here. I'll text you what you
Oh,
got to
baby,
draw.
that's
See if the team can name
dangerous.
it.
I don't know. I,
One of
the,
our-
the Hollywood Squares is so easy to produce though virtually.
I love the Hollywood Squares. I'm worried I wouldn't be able to
Mhm.
see all the writing.
All right,
So-
Hollywood Squares. Then I think that's the one.
Shout
yeah.
out
Mhm.
to,
You know what we
to
should
our
do?
viewer from the UK. We have a viewer from the UK giving us some mad love on Twitter. Right? Sorry,
Oh,
X.
sweet.
X.
Woohoo.
Twitter forever.
Yay.
Adrian.
We actually have somebody. I believe her name is Nick, watching in Germany right now. So
Right
shout
on.
out Germany.
Nice.
Ah,
Right
I
on.
love the
Yeah.
international
Kitty's
reach.
See, there was a couple of other the number-based questions that didn't make the cut. Because my personal favorite one, but I thought these were better, was what is the record for hard-boiled eggs eaten in 3 minutes?
49.
Why do I feel like I knew that answer at one point in time for some weird
Hard-
reason?
Well,
I've heard that question before.
I'm going to say 125.
How is Jen so good at this? It was 143.
Full hand loop, baby.
Cool hand loop.
140. Wait a second. 143 eggs in 3 minutes.
And the previous record, the guy ate 140 in 7 minutes. So not only did he cut the
Just
time in
shoving
half,
it like
he
there's
ate-
no chewing.
Yeah, he's
just literally a convey a tube.
That's sick. Oh,
That's
Is
just
that like the
sucking it
hot
up and
dog
swallowing
eating?
it down.
yeah, that's
I
all
do love
awful.
eggs.
All of it's awful.
To say.
Well,
Especially-
listen,
Oh,
I
it's
can't
gross.
thank you guys enough. This was so much fun. You know what? Because
Fabulous.
Josh, Franz, and Jen came up with this, we'll let them pick the game for the next one. Cheryl, we'll let you get rid of your team. We'll put you on Josh's team because
Hey,
Aaron
Man.
Bremner wants to come back and Susan Hendricks wants to come back.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're going to have to shuffle the teams up a little bit. But
Amazing.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
here's
so-
the deal. We played fair. Okay. We might have been
We
drunk
did.
and late and all that, but we played fair. Tonight.
Drunk and late.
Yeah.
The smack
listen,
talking.
Is
The
this
smack
followed
talking
by
is
next time
starting.
we cheat?
Yes. I mean, clearly
we're
they
totally
cheated.
cheating.
I'm not
Yeah,
drunk,
definitely.
but
Clearly.
what
Yeah.
time zone was the maple syrup stolen in?
So it has been
Mountain.
requested. It has been requested before we conclude that we give a 3-second smile for a photo op. So I'm gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1.
How long do we hold this?
I
This is
feel
a
like that's
practical
enough.
joke.
I think we're
Thank you.
good.
Bye, guys.
Face freezes
Thank you
forever.
so much.
Good night,
Franz
y'all.
Borghardt,
Bye,
Rachel
y'all.
Barone,
You
Jennifer
all.
Coffindaffer, Dr. Laura
Bye,
Pettler,
ladies.
Joshua Schiffer,
Bye,
Rachel
guys.
Barone. You guys were all
Bye,
amazing.
Lisa, Dr. Laura, Derek, thanks. That
Thank
was
you.
so much
Bye,
fun.
guys.
We'll see
Bye,
you soon.
y'all.